Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Start with Kings. I know it's been a minute. I've not really been making videos, and that's because I don't trade all the time. And as you guys already know, I'm a swing trader. But I only buy for long for 6 months, then wait for pullback, then rinse and replay. Kind of system that I've been keeping for some time here, and that has been making me profitable. But with all that being said, I know I've not made video for about 3 weeks now. That's because I was busy with other couple important things. But right now there's more opportunity right now within the market. And for today, I'll be looking into talking about gold. We'll be looking into some gold play right here. Um, with all that being said, let's get into the chart. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you stay active. But right now, I'm fully back, because we are almost close to the midterm election, so the market is, has a lot that has to be done before the end of the year. And looking at it, BTC is about to start, making some move too. So let's get into the video of today. Um, right now we are looking at gold right here on 1 hour time. So what I'll be looking at right now, because if we go to the daily time, I'm um, I did some few technicals as of 2 weeks ago when we were sitting somewhere around this level of support, and I talked to a few couple of my friends, that we trade together. So because we saw some potentials for a move towards the upside, since all what the market was doing then was creating higher highs and higher lows. So we see the patterns that the trend was looking to move towards the upside because we did not end up breaking this level of support. So we end up pushing the price until we end up breaking the structure. And from there, you see, we moved from 3,000, we came down to about $4,000. Then we broke the structure around 4,118 to 120. And then we went all this crazy. But why I'm making this video is because I already knew that we were going to have this a little bit pullback. But looking at it right now on the 4 hour time, we have an auto block zone right here. Sorry, a fair value gap, which I believe the market will likely come to this level. Um, the fair value gap that I'm looking at right here is on the H4 time because I mostly trade on the bigger time because it's more stronger and more active more than the smaller time. So if you're new to my channel, then mostly I trade the bigger time frame. I don't really do with the smaller time. But looking at the goal right now, I believe we have possibility for us to come down to this that's to this fair value gap, excuse me, zone for us to have a bounce towards the upside. But right now, if we go into H1, I want to see what I'll be looking for right here on the H1 time will be the fact that I want to see if we can hold this level of if we can have a bounce from this auto block zone right here. Right here is our auto block right here. So based on this auto block, I want to see how the market is going, how the price is going to react to this level right here as of this very H1 time, 1 hour time. So if we fail to bounce off this level, then I believe likely the market will be more interested to come down here to sweep this liquidity right here before we make that next move towards the upside, which I'll be looking around almost 4,500 to $4,600 on gold. So what I'll be expecting right now, I'll be expecting us to actually play towards the zone where we are currently sitting right now. This is the auto block zone, auto block. So if we end up bouncing off this level, then what I want to see if we can stay above this level of resistance, which will be around 4,400 price range. And if we fail to hold this price range around this level, if we get any rejection and we start creating lower highs and lower low, then preferably I believe we have more room towards the downside currently on gold. But what I'm looking at right now, if we fail to bounce off this level, then I believe likely the market is more interested to come down here to this fair value gap to actually come grab this liquidity. Then we could have a bounce of this level. And where I'll be looking at my next target would be around 4,480 will be our first level of resistance. If we are not bouncing off this fair value gap, which I believe we have that possibility to bounce off that level, then I believe if we end up bouncing there, the first level of resistance that we're going to definitely try to retest would be around this 4,480. Then my next target on that very level would be around this level of resistance. I have three levels that I believe that the market has possibility to actually test. And why we are sitting right here is because we have a very strong level of resistance from this very level, from this very zone right here. As you guys can see, the market gold is we are actually, bound like trying to see if we can break above this level right here, because this was a very strong level of resistance, which we end up having to sell towards the downside. So I want to see if we have that possibility to break this level of resistance around 4,480 on gold. And if we do that, then what I'll be looking at will be these few key levels. I believe we have that possibility to come down to like to come up to retest 4,000 $4,735. But before we get to those levels, we have two more zones that I believe, is good for you to actually start taking profit if you're looking to get into gold right now. Would be around 4,574 to 6,000. Sorry, 4,574 to $4,600 price range. And looking at it right now, if I go back to the 4 hour time, as you guys can see right here, I believe we have more possibility to come down here. And that's because if I use my Fibonacci, let me see what that would be. Going here to the top, I believe we have more possibility for us to bounce off either around the 61 price level, or we can bounce off 0.65. But I believe once we break below this fair value gap, sorry, this order block, then if we cannot hold this price, this level of support around this zone, then likely this is the zone that will be more important if you're looking to get into gold to play towards the upside. So right now, what I'll be looking at would be for the price. I'm not getting in right now. Just want to wait until the price come down here to retest this fair value gap, because I believe likely from where we are sitting right now, the market is more interested in coming down here instead of pushing towards the upside. So I just wanted to share this with you guys if you're looking to trade gold. And I'll be giving some few technicals, especially with BTC, because we are getting close to that very time. So, which if you look at if you watch my videos on my YouTube, I made a video earlier this year when I told you guys that we were coming down to almost about 50 something. Maybe some people think I was playing, but actually we end up coming down to about 50. Was it 52? No, 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 not about 52. I'll go into that and check real quick. But for gold right now, what I'm looking at, I'm expecting us to have if a good entry in around this level, which my buy range will be right here. So if you're looking to buy gold anywhere around this fair value gap, I believe we have more possibility, more rooms for us to bounce towards the upside, or we could actually bounce around this 65 on the Fibonacci, because it's a very strong level of support that we have possibility to push the price towards the upside. So mind you, if you're looking to trade this, then these are the areas that I'm looking at right now. But if we fail to hold this level, then that brings me to my original plan, which I'll be expecting that 50% entry when it comes to that, you know, having a good deal, which I'll be looking from this level right here of my Fibonacci to where we are currently, where we came up all the way to. So if we lose this level of support around this fair value gap, then likely I believe we have more rooms for us to play towards this downside. And where I'll be expecting a bounce will be around 4,185 price range. So if you're looking to trade gold or looking to get into this, these are the few key levels that I'm expecting us to bounce off. We might bounce off this level if we fail to, if this fair value gap fails to hold that level and push the price towards the upside. But if we fail, then we have more possibility to bounce off this 50% on the Fibonacci price range. So which will put us around 4,237. So if you're looking to trade gold, I would preferably advise you to actually wait until all of this plays out, because I want to see how we're gonna react when we come down to this fair value gap at this very level. So, because I believe we might come down here and we start consolidating, going sideways before we start pushing towards the upside. But if we fail to hold that level, then this two zone will be your buy range if you're looking to actually get into gold. This is your first zone if you're looking to buy, and this is your second zone if you're looking to buy, which I believe if we fail this zone, then we are more than 100% likely to bounce off this range, which will be around 4,180 something price range on gold. Then looking at the whole stock market right now, if you look at the S&P 500, um, let's go to the smaller time. Let's go to 15 minutes time and see. So as you guys can see, the market has been consolidating around this price range for some time on S&P 500. That is why I've not really made videos, because I don't trade all the time. There are range that I don't trade. When I see price, bouncing off a particular price range and it's not actually moving, then I don't have to, risk my money for that. All I just want to do is just do it for a more confirmation before I get into that play. And as you guys can see, we'll be consolidating on this very price range for some time now, until as of today we end up breaking of this structure. So we broke this resistance, which was around 774, was a very strong resistance on S&P 500, and the support that we were bouncing off was around uh was around 770. So market was playing around 774, 770, as of last week and this week. So looking at it right now, we end up breaking this level. So what I'll be expecting on S&P 500, if you're looking to make money in the next 1 or 2 weeks, I believe we have more room for us to push this price all the way to $800 on S&P 500. I know it might take a little bit time, but I believe within a week or two, sorry, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, we have possibility for us to hit this price, $800 before before the end of September. So mind you, if you're looking to play this, I would actually advise, for you to get into an option for at least 6 to 7 months for you to actually achieve, because I believe from this level right now, we have more room for us to push the price all the way towards the upside. As of today, on S&P 500, we end up, uh, we push the price all the way to about 779, almost 780. So I believe from this level, I want to see how tomorrow is going to be, because we had a lot of report that came out this week. We had uh, the CPI report that came out. Then we had the PPI, and other news. And a lot is affecting the market right now. But right now, I believe we have more room to push the price towards the upside. And I believe before the end of this month and towards mid of September, we have that rooms for us to push all the way to 800 price range on S&P 500. So this will be my target. If you're looking to play this, then this is where I'll be looking to take profit because once we get around 790, 795, it's almost time to start taking profit on all of this. Because as you guys can see, we end up, stacking here for some time, since August 20, since August 5th, the market has been consolidating, not really doing much, bouncing off this 775 price range. Let me see, make sure you guys are seeing what I'm showing you. So we keep bouncing off this price range around 775 price range on S&P 500, which happens to be our strong level of resistance there. Then we end up having this very level of support right here around 767. But the more challenge was around this level of 770. But right now, as you guys can see on 1 hour time, we end up breaking this level as of today. So we break this resistance. So right now, I believe tomorrow we have more room to push towards at least 785, if we end up having some good data coming out. But outside that, um, I'm back into, making videos and bringing some good opportunities because, like I said, I'm into a long term. I'm a swing trader, and if you don't understand who is, how swing traders actually plays, these are the kind of people that play stocks, for a long time. You get into an option for like 6 months, for a year, 7 months, minimum of 90 days. So that's the kind of trader that I am. But right now, I see that after I got all this move right here towards the upside, I didn't want to lose some of my profit. So I sold everything. So right now I'm not even in the game, you know. But as of today, I end up buying right here, which I'm up almost about 70 something dollars, which is nothing. But at the same time, that's a big profit for me, because at the end of the day, as a trader, $1 profit, it's a profit. So right now I'll be looking at this very price range right here because my contract is almost for about 6 months. So mind you, if you're looking to trade this, then I believe I need to get into a long contract for minimum of 90 days. You're looking to actually get some good moves. So that way, give the market more rooms, to make its own play. Then as you guys remember, I talked about SpaceX. And when we sat down here, I think I made a picture about, like which I did technicals and I posted on the channel. But I don't know if you guys pay attention to. We're sitting around here around $104, but we end up pushing around almost $150. But I believe a fair price range would be around this level right here, which would be around $122 on SpaceX. So if you're looking to play this, if we end up having any correction towards the downside, this is where I'll be likely, uh, more interested to get into this play. Then ride it towards about 200 price range, which I believe from here we have more rooms to even push this price, all the way to all-time high to retest these key levels. But right now, what I just want you to understand is I want you to be patient, let the market do what the market wants to do, But for today, I know I didn't want to talk about SpaceX. I just wanted to show you guys the opportunity that I'm looking at right now with gold. So if we end up, losing those few levels that I called out, then I believe we have more possibility of coming down. But mind you, if you're looking to trade gold right here, I want to see. I would advise you to wait. Don't rush to get into this trade right now. You know, Wait to see if we can bounce off this auto block zone. Because if we fail to bounce off this level, then likely zone would be around this zone right here. Um, Let me take all of this out. I believe we have more rooms for the market to create something like this before we have a bounce towards the upside. Give me a second. So I believe right now this is where we are. This is what I'll be expecting right here for gold. So if we end up losing this zone, then this is what I'll be looking at. I'll be expecting the price to come down here, and this will be my buy range. So if you're looking to trade gold, then you have to be patient to get a very fair value at this 4,270 price range, or around 269. Anywhere around 269 this zone, it's a good time to buy. And because I believe from here we have more rooms to push this price all the way to, like, to wherever level that you want to take your profit. But for me personally, I'll be targeting, my target would be, my TP would be around 4,000 570 to $4,600. So mind you, this is what I'm looking at right now for gold. And if you're looking to play this, I would advise you to be patient and let the market do what the market wants to do. Then just wait for the market to bring the deal to you. As you guys can see, this is a live trade right now. You know, I've not yet gotten into any position. As you guys can see right here, we are active right now. The market is active. You see, it's moving. So I would rather advise you guys to wait for the market to actually, make decision at this level. But I believe likely zone, we're gonna bounce off this 4,280 to 70. So just wanted to share with you guys, but I just want to use this opportunity too to say I'm back full time, because the market is about to start making us some money. You know, so if you're looking to learn, feel free to comment on any of these videos that you want to learn. I offer free training, so you're not paying me for anything, but you'll be making money at the end of the day. So it's a win-win for you. And at the same time, I'm trying to see how I can help one or two person out here that are looking to make money within the stock market, the crypto market, you know, if you're looking to learn how to trade, how to chart, then feel free to comment. Then let me know so I can see how I can help you. But so far, so good. This is what I'm looking at right now. For gold, if we can bounce off this level to push the price towards the upside from here, then likely zone, we might come down here, you know, on this fair value gap. And if we fail to hold this fair value gap, then any price range around this 50% of my Fibonacci will be a good price range to buy off, then start pushing it towards the upside. So anyway, I just wanted to appreciate you guys for being patient. I know a lot of you guys are asking question why, you know, why is it not posting? Why is it not talking? But like I said, I don't have to make videos every day, because I'm here to help people. I'm not here to just get numbers. I'm here to actually learn. Sorry, I'm actually here to help people learn on how to make money from Wall Street. At least if you can make $100 to $500 in a day as a beginner, then you're looking at $100 in a day. Then that's about $500 weekly. That's about $2,000 monthly. But if you're more experienced after having, more time, investing into your technical analysis and your strategy, then you'll be looking close to like what I actually make. There are times that dailies that I catch play are almost about $10,000, $5,000, which if guys have seen me posting all my, my profit. So, but feel free to comment on any of these videos if you're looking to learn how to trade. But right now for gold, if you're looking to get into this play, then I'll ask you, I would definitely advise you to wait. But whatever I say here is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell gold. I'm just here to help, you know, whoever that wants to learn. And my video is for educational purpose. Nothing here is guaranteed. So before you do anything investment, make sure you take time to do your due diligence. And thank you for watching, and have a wonderful evening.